So, we are talking about, Charlie, go ahead. The Red Hot Revival.
Well, I guess today we can talk about
we been.
Yeah.
gayness.
Because we ain't from California, though. She's so crazy.
No, I'm just excited. I told you I'm excited because something about to happen.
That's what I'm talking about.
Man,
She got crazy.
something about to happen. Like,
You
seriously.
better
Like,
have
woo, okay.
I know if it
Woo.
Something finna happen.
I'm just trying to hold my composure because something about to happen.
What you say,
Telling
Frank?
you.
I'm gonna take some night.
She talking about her sickness.
Thank you,
I thought you
Lord
were talking about
God.
something else.
So, go ahead, Charlie.
I guess today we can talk about gayness, homosexuality. I had a call from someone that is struggling in the area where basically God is dealing with to come out of that area. And some people, they don't know where you can go in the Bible and find it. And then some people, they go in the Bible, but they look at Sodom and Gomorrah and just say, oh, they're just for men. They don't see it as it's for women as well.
Is he on the phone? If they give them
Yeah.
to do.
So, basically, the discussion is about, is homosexuality okay, right or wrong?
Basically.
So we want to get everybody's opinion. Coming around the corner. Everybody. Okay. So, is homosexuality right or wrong, and why? Tony.
It's wrong. God created man to be with woman, not man and man and woman and woman.
That's right. One of those. You want? Okay. Charlie.
It's wrong, and to pick up what Tanya was saying, when you think about it, if God wanted two women to be together, wanted two men to be together, then he wouldn't have took a rib from man and created one man.
Boom. Ooh.
So that's what people got to think about, a woman coming from a man. And then they got to think about how God wants us to multiply, be fruitful. You can't do that with two men. You can't do that with two women. You can't. Ain't no producing can come nowhere unless you go to a sperm bank, you know. But it's wrong in God's eyesight. It stinks, and you won't do nothing but send yourself to hell.
Ready. Right or wrong? Why?
May ooey.
It is wrong
Why?
because the Bible says it
There you go.
Mary Jackson.
is. It's wrong because the Bible says it.
What, not believing about it? Oh.
Well,
Well, they don't believe
I don't
in
know.
the Bible.
It ain't just me too. I don't know what else to do. That's all I got.
Okay, we're gonna
It's the Bible
Sure.
and God.
It's
No, you're wrong.
ain't said why is it wrong? Well, it's wrong
Yeah.
for one thing, and
Yeah.
why?
Yeah.
Well, for one thing, because God said it's wrong. It's abomination.
There you
You know what I'm saying? It's an abomination. So that's something that God hate. You know what I'm saying? And Sodom and Gomorrah, you know, that's a perfect example. You know what I'm saying? The man want to sleep with the angel. Man want to sleep with another man.
Her name.
And of course, the angel wasn't in angel form, but it was in, you know, man form. But so God destroyed him.
Yeah.
Destroyed.
Brianna.
It's wrong because if you put all gay people on the island, they gonna all go extinct. They gonna all die out.
Oh yeah.
They are. They
Yeah.
gonna all go to. They won't be able to. Like she said, they can't procreate. So not only does the Bible say it's wrong, but it's wrong because it ruins God's creation. Because His creation is going to go extinct for one thing, and it's a sexual abomination because it brings demons. Therefore, it is wrong.
Amen. Genesis.
It's wrong because, I mean, for everything everyone has said, You know, God speak against it in His Word. That's not by, you know, His divine design since the beginning. So it's wrong because the Bible says wrong, God says wrong, and goes against, you know, God's will for man and woman. You know, Adam and Eve. He didn't make Adam and Steve, or Eve and Louise. I mean Eve and
Louise.
you know Louise, right?
Yeah, Eve
He
and
didn't.
Louise.
He didn't make that. So it's wrong because God says wrong,
Right.
and what God said in His Word, that settles it.
Man.
That's right.
Like,
Yeah.
man,
So, can a homosexual or lesbian, start one time, can a homosexual or lesbian change and be forgiven?
Yes.
And why?
Well,
Talk about it for the camera,
just using myself as an example, I used to be that way. God changed me. You can change.
I'm looking at her.
You can change if you really want to change. That's with anything, not just homosexuality.
Right.
It first starts with you wanting to change, and God can change you. You just have to allow Him to do so, and He will forgive you for that.
Amen.
Amen. So we do have living testimonies
That's it.
of somebody who was once a lesbian,
Uh-huh.
but now is married to a man
Come on with it.
and on fire for Jesus.
Come on with it.
Amen.
Man.
Woo!
Thank you.
That's so, any lesbian looking at this one, know how long were you a lesbian, so they'll know
Yeah.
that this is something that you could struggle with for a long time and come out of it.
Yeah. I dealt with it for 8 years.
Wow.
Had no peace in it at all. I know a lot of people don't have peace as well, but you know, of course, make it look like it's good. Most of the time, it's really just about the sex. But you can come through. You can overcome it with God's strength. That's anything. Like I said, not just homosexual. We can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. So you can overcome it. Go to church, get in your word, do whatever you need to do to overcome that sin so that you won't go to hell.
Amen.
Because as they said before, it is an abomination.
Right, and so like we're not just picking on homosexual lesbian, this is the topic for tonight, and we'll be talking about other topics. And so, Sade, can a homosexual be or lesbian be forgiven, or can change and be forgiven?
Yes, of course.
Why?
As long as you still got blood running through your veins, you always got a chance to get it right.
You got a
and
chance. Come on.
And turn from your sins.
That's right.
And you looking at a living proof.
That's right.
I also dealt with it.
Yep. Got another one.
Got
Used
another
to
one.
be strong in it.
Come on with it.
Didn't like men, even though I used to date men. When I got started dating women, that spirit took over me to the point that it controls your mind and make you think it's wrong to be with a man, even though you've been that way and you know it's right. And like, it caused depression, suicide thoughts, living that lifestyle. It's so much bottled up in that lifestyle that's not of God, and you're not free, you're bound. So like, God can forgive you because He forgave me. He can change you because I'm living proof today of what He did. I'm a prime example, as well as my cousin.
Right.
God can do it.
Amen. Amen. So I know a lot of times, a lot of homosexuals and lesbians do deal with suicide because it's like they're really fighting the nature that God put in them to
Right.
actually
Exactly.
not be that way, but they try to force themselves to be in a situation that God never ordained them to be in. And so it's like they go against that part of the conscience that tells them that, you know, this ain't right. With, you know, with, and it can be with any sin.
Right.
Freddie Mae, can a homosexual or lesbian be forgiven, and why?
Yes.
Oh, can change and be forgiven, and why? Sorry.
Yes.
And why?
Because nothing is impossible when it comes to God.
Nothing, nothing.
If you go to God with a sincere heart and you repent and you're sincere in your repentance, and He forgive everybody who comes to Him.
That's right. So ain't nothing too hard for God.
That's what I'm trying.
So God can change anybody.
Amen.
We change man's hearts all the time.
He can transform anybody.
Yeah.
And so if anybody, because I know even like you have, you know, people who believe in God but struggle with homosexuality and lesbianism, but then you got people who try to actually just push God away and say,
Right.
this is how I want to be.
Right.
When God has the cure for any situation,
That's right.
you know. And we keep going back to things sometimes that destroy our life for some reason. It's like we like pain, you know, so.
Mhm.
Mayor Jackson.
We like that
Can a
song.
homosexual or lesbian can be, he said Louis, can change and be forgiven?
Yes, Cadero, they can change.
Why?
They can be
You
forgiven.
talk loud, please, you can't watch.
Cadero, they can change and be forgiven
That man, why?
because God can change
Come on.
anybody, like everybody said. And then, if it ain't blaspheming or suicide, then they have a chance to be
Forgiven.
forgiven.
Come on, man.
And I was thinking about Fredo. I was thinking about huh? I was thinking about
Yes.
Pharaoh, right?
Oh, yeah. Go on with it.
Pharaoh,
Heart.
yes. But God did that.
Mm-hmm.
So I ain't never thought about that when I read it. Like God hardened a man's heart, so it lets you know that God can change
Yeah.
anybody's heart. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly.
For His glory.
Yeah, His glory.
Yeah. And then, we gotta wanna change too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Amen.
like that.
So we got to want to, like we got to have a desire, because anybody can just basically live in sin